They have played 24 minutes in Boston, and the highlight of the first half was this. Staff Sergeant Matthew Knoll of the Air National Guard surprising his family.
That's awesome.
At TD Garden.
That is awesome.
That is awesome.
Look at Mom. Just awesome.
I know.
And on that note, we welcome you to the American Express Halftime Report. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Charles Barkley in a 54-46 game. Boston with the lead over Detroit. Our American Express teammates got a Boston angle to it, led by Isaiah Thomas, who's got 13 points in the first half. Jay Crowder with 10, and Marcus Smart has got 9, 5 assists along with those 13 points. For the All-Star, Isaiah Thomas, what do you make of his game night in, night out, Kenny?
Well, his ability to get to the rim is just as good as his ability to shoot from the outside. So what happens is when you pressure up on him on the outside and try to use your length, then his quickness gets itself into the lane. These are passes that he's making, but his ability is to do this: score on bigs inside of the paint. He gets there, he finishes. Now you got to back off him. He shoots the long-range jump shot. So he uses his size to an advantage.
Best little man you played with, Charles?
Oh, that's a great question. Well, Kevin Johnson was great.
He's not little, really, is he?
Elliott, Perry.
Sox
was a great.
Oh, yeah, Sox.
The best, I've always said, the best player I played against was Kevin McHale. The best player I ever played with was Andrew Toney. I don't think Kevin Johnson.
You thought Andrew Toney was better than Dr. J?
He was. I got Dr. J at the end of his career, and Andrew Toney was unstoppable. Don't forget that.
He was better than Moses Malone?
They were both at the end of their career when I got him.
I'm just asking a question. It's not an unreasonable ask because those two guys are in the Hall of Fame.
Can I just say, can I have my answer?
I'm just asking. You say, if I said,
hey. Ernie was asking me a question.
But if I said, hey, Chucky Brown was the best player I played
Chucky who?
You'd be like, he's not better. He's better than Akeem. I'm like, well, I played with Akeem on it. No, that's an interesting question.
Well, I gave my answer. I'm sorry I didn't give you the answer you didn't want to hear, ass.
Okay, now I'm going to ask you.
Ass.
Hey, listen, I'm going to tell you.
You shouldn't have asked that question, Ernie.
Hey, listen.
Hey, when we talk about Detroit and we talk about Andre, where does Andre Drummond rank on the Shaq scale of big men?
I don't know about his ranking, but, he's definitely up there. I like him and I respect him because he's an old-school big man, Ernie. A lot of big guys these days shooting threes, but, right here, this play right here is called horns. I remember this play. You come off the big, and he does what a big guy's supposed to do. Duck in, ask for the ball, get it, take your time, go to your move, jump hook right there. And, we all know he can play defense. He's always around the rim blocking, and, he can run the floor. And, Kenny, he has that handle for a big man. He has that handle for a big man. And this is all you want your big man to do. You want your big man to score, block shots, and rebound. Right here, you get your rebound. You don't want to kick it out to the guards. Take your time, boom, boom, bam, jump hook with the left hand. Old school big man. I like his game, and I do agree with Chuck. This definitely is his team.
12 points in the first half, only Piston in double figures. Detroit going to make the playoffs, Chuck? I mean, sticking you with some questions here, man.
Well, I don't want Kenny to disagree with me, so
just answer the question.
I never disagree with you. You said Andrew Toney was the best player you played with. You played with Dr. J and Moses.
They were at the end of
guys who were in the Hall of Fame.
They were great in their day. I caught them at the end of their career.
You've said that twice.
Hey, Detroit going to make the playoffs, Chuck?
Who's ahead of them?
Charlotte's 8. And Milwaukee's 9 right now.
They are not going to.
Detroit is a game and a half behind out of the 8th spot.
Out of those 3 teams, Milwaukee has the most talent. And by far and away the most disappointing team in the Eastern Conference. You have to look at, the 3 teams you mentioned, the best team of those 3 is Milwaukee, but they are, to me, the biggest disappointment in the NBA this entire year. I have no idea what's going on in Milwaukee. They should be a lot better.
So Detroit's not going to make the playoffs?
They're not going to. And if somebody might have said the Bulls, we're talking, the Bulls are not going to make the playoffs.
What if they had?
Then maybe Detroit gets in there.
No, they're going. No, those teams tracing the bottom feeders.
That's the day you kissed an ass.
Remember on Listen Up.